We're going back to basics because food is expensive, and I promise you, whatever I lack in skill, I more than make up with in creativity. Now, that's not to say that this is a very creative meal, but more to say that my skills aren't amazing, but I figure it out. It is incredibly overwhelming when I see all of these really fantastic home cooks who make it their life's mission to focus all of their content on making food and showcasing it on the internet. I am happy to share stories and show you what I do, but there is no set of skills here that I'm working with that most people at home don't already have. The only difference between you and I is the ridiculous amount of ingredients I might have, and yet somehow the ability to still continue to make the same meals that I've been making for the last 25 years without those ingredients. I remember sitting at Illinois Bar and Grill talking to Kevin about how broccoli was amazing. For whatever reason, when I grew up, we just didn't have it. We had canned mixed vegetables, we had green beans and corn, mashed potatoes, rice, beans. We definitely had the staples, just not any broccoli. Looking back now, it was probably a lack of accessibility and the fact that we were a family on a budget. You stick to the foods you know because you know people are going to eat them. But as I got older and started to go out with friends, I started to try different things. And broccoli was just one of those things that you could see me eating at any diner in Chicago or Texas, and then make it through all of my 20s and 30s. Now, I realize that this is not your traditional omelet. I am not French, and I do not know how to cook like Julia Childs. But for what it's worth, my kid thinks this is an omelet. And when my kid requests something, I am more than happy to make sure I have the ingredients I need to give him the food that he wants to eat. I am very proud to say that my kid eats broccoli. And I know there are a lot of other people out there who also eat broccoli. But if you have kids who are particular eaters, having one that eats the food that most people don't want to eat is basically a Mom of the Year award, even despite the amount of cheese that I have here. This might not be something that you grew up eating, and maybe you're not really too fond of broccoli. But I promise you, if you drench it in cheese and salt and cook your eggs a little bit less than the ones that are in this pan, you might just enjoy it. So go thaw out some frozen broccoli from Costco. We have meals to make.